channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to turn a plain old t-shirt, anything worn or used, into a brand new tote bag. So, look how cool this is. Let's get to it. So first, you're definitely going to need some t-shirts, preferably worn or just items that you aren't going to wear anymore. Personally, my family goes in a lot of volunteering events and never end up wearing those swag shirts ever again, so something like that would definitely be very helpful. You also need scissors, an optional Sharpie for marking where to cut, and of course, a sewing machine. You could definitely hand sew your tote bag, but my mom just bought this new sewing machine and I just learned how to turn it on, so we're going to try to put it to some good use. First things first, you can mark out the size you want your tote bag to be, where you're going to cut or at least plan it out in order to see what you'll have to snip. Personally, I'm going to be using the edge of the shirt so that I have less size to have to sew together, but you can do whatever floats your fancy. Then just follow the line or freehand it if you so choose be. Now with your new piece or pieces of fabric, you're going to want to turn them inside out so that your final product does not have super messy seams on the outside. This part is pretty straightforward for people with basic sewing knowledge, so you should just go straight around 3 sides, turn it inside out, and then you have your basic bag shape. And for the handles, I'm just going to take the sleeves off of my t-shirt, mark the line straight down, and cut it to come out a circle, so that once you cut that, it should be the perfect size strip for your handle. Then you can just do the same thing on the opposite side, and now you have both handles. In order to attach the handles, you should line them up wherever you would like them to be and sew them on through one of 2 ways. You can attempt the box stitch from inside, again, in order to avoid ugly stitches on the outside, which is basically an X with a square around it on both ends of the handle. Or you can line up both ends and just go straight down the edge hem of the bag to have a more cohesive look. I would not recommend just going ham at attaching it, because your handles will end up with a clip of thread on either end. Just make sure whatever you do on one side, you do on the other side, and then you'll have attached both handles. Et voila! Now you have your very own homemade tote bag. Say goodbye to single-use plastic bags and hello to the Tote. Super cute and functional, so make sure you take it on your next trip to the grocery mart. As you can see, your tote bag can hold a variety of items, from the random softball you find in your room, from that phase in 6th grade where you just had to try every single sport, to that bag of chocolates you were gifted by your grandma, or that your dad saw in Costco and just had to have you try, but you still haven't even opened it yet, to your brand new Squishmallow that needs extra protection on the way home, to keep it secured from potential thieves of your brand new friend, to that Rubik's puzzle that you could never solve, so you have to return to your friend in shame. But at least you can hold it in your brand new chic tote bag. Not only is the bag super cute and functional, but it is environmentally friendly as well. A reusable bag made from repurposed clothing is 10 times more sustainable than any old plastic bag. Did you know that the world uses 5 trillion single-use plastic bags a year? 79% of that ends up rotting in our landfills for up to 20 years, and another 10% ends up in the ocean. And once the plastic is in the ocean, it decomposes very slowly, breaking into tiny pieces known as microplastics, which can enter the marine food chain and become incredibly damaging to sea life. In addition, the production of 1 kilogram of polyethylene requires the equivalent of 2 kilograms of oil for energy and raw material. Polyethylene is the most commonly used plastic for plastic bags, and burning 1 kilogram of oil creates about 3 kilograms of carbon dioxide. By reducing the need for plastic bags, we can reduce the production of polyethylene and decrease the amount of carbon emissions by even a small bit. Also, did you know that up to 100 billion garments are produced by the fashion industry every year, and each year as much as 92 million tons of clothing ends up in landfills? By figuring out new ways to reduce clothing waste and reuse them in different formats, the Earth thanks you, because textiles can take up to 200 plus years to decompose in landfills. Overall, using recycled materials as a reusable bag is sustainable by reducing the demand for textiles and the environmental impact that comes with producing them. This approach also encourages a circular economy, reduces single-use plastic waste, and supports sustainable fashion practices. This project affects waste management, resource depletion, carbon footprint, and social impacts. By taking action locally, individuals can make a significant difference in their community by reducing waste and promoting sustainability. This ripple effect can then spread globally, inspiring others to take similar actions and contributing to a larger movement towards environmental responsibility. As individuals continue to make conscious choices about their daily habits and practices, they can collectively drive meaningful change and create a more sustainable future. I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to turn a t-shirt into a tote bag and all the environmental benefits that come with it. And if you guys have a bunch of extra scraps that you don't know what to do with, then make sure to stay tuned for the video on how to turn these into scrunchies. Well, that's all for now. Hope to see you guys again soon. Bye! Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.